Another map, another event, and today we are in Arkansas at the Buffalo Outdoor Center right here in Ponca. They have given us a map showing us how to get to the undisclosed location so that we can go to something pretty cool. That's right, guys. We're going to another van event, and this time it is Vanarky. Vanarky is a really cool event that I found out about, and I was so excited because it's a little bit different than the other events that we've gone to. But without further ado, let's just get on the road, see some of these beautiful fall views, and go to the fall campout. Never a dull moment. I am literally right down the road from Vanarky, and chaos has ensued. Let me show you. So this is what Dimple's shoes normally look like, right here. But right now, look at this one. So as I was on this road over here, I hit this huge bump, and whenever I did, my hubcap shot off, and you can see right here that it actually bent the tire. Now everything seems to be okay. The tire's not losing air. Everything seems to be fine, and I can replace this. The key is that I'm safe, but woo, that was a wild ride. Now when I tell you that Dimples jumped off the ground, I mean Dimples jumped off the ground. Like, what? Whew. Oh my, oh my. Anyway, we're on to Vanarky. We're almost there, so whew. I'm gonna get myself together. Hey guys! So I pulled in, we got all set up, and did you see who was just here? Come back here, come back here, come back here. So do you remember from Gutted, we met Riley? Yeah! Yeah, so she's here too, and there's several other people that we've met on the channel previously, but there's a ton of other people also, so we're gonna take some time to get to know some other people, and it looks like it's really filling in, so let's move around. Okay, adventurers, it is day 2. Yesterday we spent the vast majority of the day just kind of sinking into our spots and putting up the carousel, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Very interesting experience, and I will say this, now that we are fully living in the space, I love it. Oh my gosh, yesterday was definitely a learning experience, and we did come up with a couple of solutions for making it a little bit easier that I actually shared at the end of the video. So make sure you watch it. And yeah, so Ladybug Out's right here. I am over here, and let's go explore a little bit more and see some of the vans. We have Riley set up right here in her Subaru, and she looks like she's charging her Jackery with her solar panels over here. Now she is on a walk looking at some other vans right now, but this is her car camping setup, which is absolutely awesome. Now I met Riley at Gutted, and she had just started her van adventure, and now she is full-time on the road, which is awesome. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while and you have met Ladybug Out, but you haven't yet checked out her channel, you need to. And I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of what's inside her van that is so awesome, but you need to go watch her full tour because she has some cool stuff that works out in her tiny space. Now, keep in mind, I have an NV200. She has the Transit Connect version, which is very similar but a little taller, but we have vastly different setups. Let me show you. So this is Lady Bug Out's van, and wow, isn't it nice? She has actually a pull-out bed here, so she has it in couch mode right now, but at nighttime it actually folds out into this space right here. So she has this nice space, and this is great for when she has other people come into her van because she has an entertaining space. And then I love this cabinet that she has over here. It is awesome, and she has such great organization in here. So again, watch her tour because this is only a taste of what all she has in here. It's really cool. But of course, we're gonna go check out a couple of others, and I have Collie and Kyle's van over here. Now they're not here, so we're just gonna again peek in real quick, but I love their setup. They have a full oven in here. So they have their van named as Ron Burgundy, and it is so nice. I wanted to show you a little glimpse of it at Gutted, but it never seemed to work out because it was so dusty and I didn't want them to open it up just for us. But look at this, a full oven, beautiful cabinetry. They have an extra seat over here, and then way back into the back we have the bed back here. Now this is of course is a longer van than mine, but it's an old school, so it's so cool to see what they've done with it. You can see that they have the upper cabinets, they have a sink, and then they also have this really nice flooring in here. And this is what their Ron Burgundy looks like in its entirety. This thing has these big, huge tires on it, so it can go a lot of places. And then they have this nice step also, which is also pretty cool. Now again, the benefit to coming to a van event is that you can go and actually browse through all of the different vans and see the different layouts. And look at this, guys. Look at all of these different rigs. Now the one thing that you learn quickly when coming out and seeing all the different rigs is there are no two that are exactly the same. So you can get ideas from so many different people who have these great spaces that work for them. And as you kind of get the different ideas, you can put together in your head the things that you want to tweak on your van, or if you're just getting started, that you might want inside your van. So that is why you come to events like this, other than the social aspect. Let's go see if we can go find a couple others, and then we're gonna, I think, check out some food. There's a food truck here that is calling my name. Do you see this one, guys? This one has a pull-out kitchen. That's pretty cool too. And something I thought about doing whenever I had started my van construction. I didn't know if I would want that because that would keep me always cooking outside. But I like how that they have used this space. And it looks like they also have an awning that they can pull out to cover that area also. Super cool. Okay, guys, can you believe that this entire kayak was actually in this van? Believe it or not, it actually fits. Wow! In the same van that we just looked at that had the kayak, she also has a full setup. So can you imagine having all of the conveniences of home, but also have all of your outdoor equipment? Like, for example, she also has her mountain bike here. You can really fix your van however that best suits you. And as you can see, she has prioritized her spacing under her bed for her refrigerator, her jackery. She has some storage. And then with her style of van, she actually has this cubby down here that she can add additional water to, which is really nice. So my question was, what year is this van and what kind? Because this is a lot of storage and this is awesome. But also, how does it all fit? So I decided that we were going to, in fact, ask Joy, how does it all fit and what kind of van is this?
It's a 2013 Chrysler Town & Country Soccer Mom minivan, so it's completely stealth from the outside. I've removed 3 of the seats out of the 4 in the back to give me more room for storage. So this is the backpack that the kayak fits in, and it just stands vertically right here, about 42 inches high. I can still see out the back window.
Wow.
But that's where the kayak goes. The kayak gear is underneath the bed platform.
That's crazy.
And there's a shower and my kayak safety gear and my food and extra beer and everything else.
So you're missing out on nothing.
Very little.
That is awesome. Now, Joy is also pretty cool because she actually does a lot of really neat things with her mountain bike. Like I showed you, she has her bike in here. What is the longest ride you've ever gone on?
4,400 miles.
This is not my journey, guys. This is not my journey. But thank you, Joy, for showing us your van.
Thank you.
So we're at the food truck. It's time for us to eat. But let's see what's on the menu. Riley has our food.
It's so good.
This is the special bowl, and it's curry with barbacoa on it. Yes, so that's what we're getting also. I can't wait. Yes. The food was super good. The curry was a little sweet, not anything too spicy. A good starter curry for anyone who is interested. And I hope that you caught the branding on that food truck, because they actually are sometimes located in the Rogers area, and I definitely encourage you guys to check them out. They've been changing up their menu, and in fact are coming back this evening for a chili cook-off. I'm super excited for that. That'll be yummy, yummy. But for now, we are back at the Carcel and the van, and we're about to do a little project here where Lady Bug Out and I are going to do another test to see how this works. So right now, just to kind of give you an idea, here is the back of my van, and I have windows on both sides of the Carcel, and right here we have a big door area. So what we were thinking is Lady Bug Out might be able to actually put her van up next to this, and then we could both have access to this common space. So, like I say all the time, campgrounds are for projects, and well, this is our campground right now, so project time. Okay, so this is the plan. Dee is about to move the Lady Bug Out mobile, and she is going to try to place her side door up against this opening right here. Now, this is our goal. If she can accomplish this, then her van will open up into the common space like my van does, and then we'll be able to use this area for like a recreational space. So basically, like on Step Brothers, when they built the bunk beds and said, there's so much room for activities, that's us right now, Step Brothers. Yeah, that's where we're at. Now over here helping Dee out right now is Collie and Kyle, and then I'm going to be pulling up over on the side to help her kind of wedge up here. So turn, turn, keep turning, sharp, sharp, sharp. Straight back, yeah. Wait, angle too much. Straighten it up a little bit. There you go. Okay, so Dee is right up against it right here. And as you can see, we got her right on the edge. So now we just have to figure out how to put the flap over, and I think we're good. Okay, so now she's putting the part that goes over, which is actually the door. And so she's gonna fold it up here, and then we're gonna secure it with some magnets. And then guess what, guys? We have the best little setup here ever. This is gonna be so cool. Okay guys, so we've been kind of hanging out over here talking to a whole lot of people who have been here at the event, and it's been super fun. But they're actually doing a raffle, and since we're here, we're gonna go and check it out. Also on top of that, they're going to be serving up chili pretty soon, so I think that we might grab a bowl of that as well and check out a few more of the interesting setups that we have here. This is my other neighbor, and his setup is so cool. Let me show you a little bit more. So most people think that you have to have a big van in order to be able to travel, but this just goes to show that that is not the case. So what he has actually done is he has a hatchback here that actually holds on to the top part of this tent, and then it secures to the bottom down here and has a very functional, nice space that he can kind of kick back in here, and it's really cool.
did an awesome job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, I'm really excited about these awards because we have some long-time Vanarky attendees that have won some things, and I'm super excited about it.
The number is 04272.
He got the hat.
I didn't win.
The hat. Good morning, adventurers. Wow, Vanarky has been interesting to say the least. We had a very good time, didn't win a drawing, listened to a little bit of music last night, and then hung out in the castle. Now, for those of you who are interested in finding out what our thoughts are on this, I'm going to be doing a separate review for it later on. But I will say this, super good for keeping us cozy last night because the temperatures dropped down pretty low. And out here in the main area, the wind was blowing a little bit, and that was a very chilly Arkansas breeze, to say the least. So yeah, we enjoyed some time in here and had some fun and got the best of both worlds with the Vanarky crowd that's all around us, and then also a little bit of coziness, which is kind of nice. But now it's the morning of, and everybody has to clear out. It was a great event. I had a really good time coming out today and meeting a lot of new people. And also something kind of cool about Vanarky itself is they do host other events in both Fayetteville and Rogers pretty regularly. So if you're interested in van life or community and things like that, and you're wanting to be a nomad of any kind, you can actually go out to those events as well. Not only if you have a van, but also just if you're kind of interested. So kind of keep that in mind. Also, great way for you to see lots of different interiors and get some ideas if you're planning a rig. So I'm really pleased that we found this event. I think that overall the crowd was a very mixed crowd. We had younger people, older people, we had families, we had lots of little fluffy dogs everywhere, and that made it really fun and engaging, and they really did a good job. So super happy again. But with that said, as you can see, I'm still in my cozy attire from nighttime, and there's some feet sticking out of my van. Yeah. There's Ladybug out. She's actually tapping into the Wii Boost, which we use at all the different locations that are pretty remote so that we can have internet. So I think we're gonna get a little bit of work done, then pack up the castle, pack up the rigs, and head on down the road. Let me show you a little bit more of kind of the departures, and I'll catch you on the next video. So as you can see, our neighbor over here has already put down his A-liner. His A-liner actually is a triangle that sits up. It's a pretty cool rig. A few other people haven't yet opened their doors for morning. You can see that the chairs down here are starting to dwindle, and people are starting to put their awnings away. Over here, Collie and Kyle haven't come out yet for the morning with their coffee, and Ron Burgundy is still closed up tight. Just beyond our camp where the medical tent is, we have a little assembly of people who are enjoying their morning coffee. And do you remember just a few minutes ago whenever I showed you that really cool like tent that was outside of the car that had the hatchback? Well, this is where he was. He left out super early, and on to his next adventure as well. Now, a couple other tidbits if you are interested in coming out to Vanarky next year. There are actually a couple things that they did offer here that I personally did not partake in because it's not kind of my thing. They have mountain biking, and then also they have an organized hike that took place at the crack of dawn. I wasn't yet awake yesterday for that one. It was a 6-mile trek up what they call the Goat Trail. I'm familiar with the trail. I felt like I might be a little bit slower than some of the people who do this professionally, basically. So I opted out on that one and decided that instead I would do a hike kind of at a different time in this area and take you guys along with me. So that's that. The mountain biking, super cool though. They actually have, you'll notice these trailers right here that actually haul your bikes back to camp, and you can ride along. So they take you out to the trail, you can bike, and then they bring you back. Really, really neat. And it's all accessible right on the Buffalo River, which is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Some of the door prizes also related to mountain biking because there's a wonderful mountain biking community here in the Arkansas area, and so super cool stuff. So just kind of an FYI. Riley's packing up right now. Joy is leaving us. Bye, Joy! Okay guys, we have officially left Vanarky and we are at a Walmart auto center right now. So remember how I was telling you that my tire had some issues? Well, I wasn't the only one. You'll have to watch Dee's video to see her journey, but yeah, never a dull moment in van life. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure that you hit a like, subscribe, and check out all of the other content here on my channel, not only of events that we go to, but fun places that we also happen to wander upon along the way. And I'll see you guys next time. I wonder if they can change my oil. That would be awesome.